I always believed betrayal would come with signs, late nights, lies, strange behavior. But when it hit me, it came disguised as laughter. The kind that echoed across my living room while I was making coffee in the kitchen. My wife, Emma, and her brother's best friend, Ryan, were watching some old comedy show. I remember smiling when I heard her laugh, until I realized I hadn't heard that sound in months. Ryan had been around for years. He was practically family, funny, confident, the kind of guy everyone liked instantly. I never thought twice about him being close to Emma. After all, he was her brother's best friend, someone we'd known since college. I trusted him like a brother. But that night, something in their laughter made me pause. It wasn't the sound, it was the timing. The soft tone in her voice, the way she leaned closer when she spoke. I brushed it off, told myself I was imagining things. But from that night on, I started noticing the little things. Her phone flipped upside down, late texts, her sudden urge to go help Ryan with his new apartment. One evening, her brother, Luke, called me out of nowhere. He sounded uneasy. "Hey man, Ryan's been acting weird lately. You two okay?" My heart sank. That was the confirmation I didn't want but already knew. So, I decided to find out. I waited until Emma said she was going to visit her mom. I tracked her phone, not something I'm proud of, but my gut left me no choice. Her location pinged at an address across town. Ryan's address. I drove there, heart pounding, every mile feeling like a slow march toward disaster. When I reached, I parked a block away, sat in silence and watched. Through the blinds, I saw her silhouette. And his. Laughing. Touching. Her hands on his shoulders. His lips close to hers. That moment, something inside me broke. Not from anger, but from clarity. The woman I'd built a life with wasn't mine anymore. But I didn't storm in. No shouting, no confrontation. I wanted the truth to destroy itself, publicly, undeniably. I planned everything. Quietly. Perfectly. The next few days were unbearable. Every morning, she kissed me goodbye as if nothing had changed, and every night she came home pretending to be exhausted from family errands. I played along, smiled, cooked dinner, listened to her talk about her day, but behind my calm eyes, I was documenting everything. Dates, times, messages, patterns. I wasn't just a betrayed husband anymore. I was preparing evidence. I needed a way to make the truth undeniable, not just to her, but to everyone who thought we were the perfect couple. Then it came to me. Her brother Luke's birthday party. Ryan would be there. Everyone would be there. It was the one place where masks couldn't survive. I called Luke 2 days before the event. Told him I'd handle the video montage, old memories, funny clips, family moments. He was thrilled. I told Emma I'd be busy editing. She barely looked up from her phone when she said, "Okay, babe. Don't stress yourself." For the next 48 hours, I worked like a man possessed. I spliced in every warm family moment. Luke's childhood pictures, our wedding dance, Emma laughing with her parents. But near the end, I added something new. Hidden camera footage from Ryan's apartment, taken through a discreet device I had placed near his entrance when I went back the following night. The clip wasn't graphic, just enough to reveal her betrayal. Emma and Ryan kissing, laughing, embracing in ways no family friend ever should. Her wearing the same outfit she had on the day she said she was visiting her mother. That was all the proof I needed. The night of the party, everyone was glowing with joy. Music, laughter, drinks, the perfect setting for a perfect storm. Emma stood beside me in a red dress, radiant as ever. Ryan walked in later, his arm around her shoulder as they joked about old times. My chest tightened, but I smiled. "Ready to play the video?" Luke asked, grinning. I nodded. "Yeah. Everyone gather around. You'll love this." The lights dimmed. The screen lit up. And within seconds, joy turned into shock, laughter into silence. There, in front of 50 people, the truth began to play. The moment the screen shifted from cheerful family clips to that forbidden footage, the air inside the room froze solid. The laughter died instantly. The sound of glasses clinking stopped. Every head turned, first to the screen, then to Emma. There she was, clear as daylight, in Ryan's apartment, her hands tracing his face, her voice whispering, "I missed you." The same voice she used to tell me she loved me every night. Gasps echoed through the crowd. Luke's face drained of color. Emma stumbled back, whispering, "Turn it off, please turn it off." But it was too late. The video ran its course, each second tearing through the illusion she'd built. When the screen finally went dark, the silence was deafening. I stood there, calm and motionless, watching her fall apart in front of everyone. Her mother's hand flew to her mouth. Her father muttered, "Emma, what have you done?" Ryan stood frozen near the bar, eyes wide, realizing his secret was dead in the water. Emma turned to me, her voice trembling. "How could you do this? In front of everyone?" I took a slow breath, looked straight into her eyes, and said quietly, "You chose the stage. I just turned on the lights." Gasps rippled again. Ryan tried to speak, but Luke lunged at him first, grabbing him by the collar and shouting, "You slept with my sister while she was married?" Chaos erupted. People shouting, Emma crying, Ryan trying to leave. I didn't stay for the aftermath. I walked out into the cold night air, leaving behind the noise, the shame, the wreckage. My phone buzzed again and again, calls, messages, apologies, but I didn't answer a single one. When I finally got home, I sat on the couch, surrounded by silence. For the first time in months, I didn't feel anger. Just peace. A heavy kind but real. The next morning, I received divorce papers in an envelope she must have dropped off overnight. No note, no explanation. Just her signature. I smiled faintly. The truth had cost her everything, her image, her comfort, her lies. And me? I finally had my freedom back.